First picture I remember is, signing on day. I actually bought that top from Next in the retail part that day, and a whole outfit because I didn't have anything. And it was very windy, as you can tell. I've got my baby face with my little spots on my cheek. But no, it was a special, exciting day. Next picture was, when Abu and Adi signed as well. We're all laughing because I was standing on the yellow pages because they're obviously too tall for me, so I was a bit gutted about that, to be honest. So that was quite hurtful. That had been at the World Cup. I just completely, I'm young and I'm only 17, so I'm a little kid basically still. So that was surreal, to be honest, quite scary moments. But again, I had Ashley in Seoul at the time at the World Cup to look after me. But yeah, you can see I've got my bin bag, I think my boots that weren't used, they're in that, yeah. They all looked after me, which was nice. They had to put a arm around my shoulder because obviously it was quite tough for a young kid to experience all what you're going through from signing with Arsenal and then straight to a World Cup without even playing in the Premier League, so that's always going to be tough. But yeah, I just look so young. I'm never going to let my hair grow that long ever again, let it curl like that. Yeah, Carling Cup final. First goal for the club. It's not a bad place to score it, at the Millennium Stadium against one of the best teams, in the world, Chelsea, against one of the best goalkeepers at the time anyway, Pires, that's for sure. With my really, really big shin pads, I can notice there as well. To be honest, it was a bit of a shame we didn't win, because I felt we did so much for such a young team to get that far against one of the experienced older teams. Croatia, hat-trick. This would have been probably the third goal. Yeah, third goal. That night was obviously very special for all sorts of reasons. Firstly, my dad, who was sitting in the Croatian fans base, and he said, "I'll die tonight, I don't care what happens to me, I'll just die tonight." The fact that I started in front of David Beckham as well, and then when I came off for him, and the smile he gave, I'll never forget the smile and the sort of high five he gave me, like, well done, like, my place is gone now. But no, he was great to me, and I had that experience being with the team before. That it was more comfortable to me to be a bit more of a free spirit around the club, so it was good. This would have been like early stages, when I had the 32 shirt, and Thierry giving me all sorts of advice and just telling me to enjoy myself. I remember he always used to tell me to enjoy myself playing, but just that experience I had from playing with him, one of my heroes, and watching him and getting a chance to see what he does on a daily basis at training grounds. So yeah, he's a special guy in my career, and without him I probably wouldn't have been here now, without a doubt. Probably Newcastle, yeah. Just had a little thinking I got the match wrong, yeah. That game was just completely mad for every single reason. Every footballing fan would have to enjoy that game. It was just completely mad. It was up and down, so open. And to be able to play up front where I wanted to play and score a hat-trick, and especially the third goal and the manner of how I did it, because I think this was like the 90th minute, but I was like, I need to get a third goal. And Jack's trying to claim an assist for that, apparently. So when I had my obviously very serious injury, all to get well, seeing messages from so many fans, and I'm sure the book would be hundreds and hundreds of pages long, thousands if it could, because I had that many messages from the fans, from the players, from staff. Everyone was, there for me in such a difficult time. But every player goes through serious injuries, every player does. If you go through your career without injury, you've done well, but it seems to happen. It's one of those things that you've got to deal with, and I managed to deal with it, but these messages helped me deal with it, because I think without that I might not have been able to get back to, to normality, really. Me and the boss, one of the first sort of training sessions being back with the team, the belief he had in me from the start of grabbing me at such a young age. He seems to grab players and change the way and just develop them and make them into stars. And he's done that not just to me, to so many players. And he'll always, put everything on himself. If the team play badly, it's all down to him. So us players, we need to remember that he has to take a lot of stick at times, but we need to make sure we're at it for him every week, and from the training it starts from there. But yeah, he's an amazing manager, and he's one of these who's obviously been around for a long time. He's achieved always being in the Champions League, which is massive for for the club, and it always happens. But it's just that next level now, and we'll get there with him, I'm sure.